Hello, and thank you for checking out Students of History. This video is going to be a quick look inside the members area of Students of History, just in case you weren't sure what you'd be getting when you join. So we would sign in here up in the top right-hand corner. And if you did, you'd be brought to whichever curriculum packages you have. Now we have World History, Government, and US History. Whichever one you sign up for would appear right here, and you can click. And with each curriculum, as soon as you sign up, you get access to every single unit and every single lesson. All, if you see here, 159 lessons in US history. Immediate access to all of them when you join. Each is broken up into the different units from exploration all the way through modern America. And each unit is broken down into the days throughout the unit. So let's say you wanted to take a look at progressives and imperialism. You'd start right there, and then the days are there for you. Day 1 on the progressive era all the way through. Each unit will end with a day of review with some games, some vocabulary review, and online games. And then the last day will be an editable assessment or test that you can give your students based on all the material that you covered. And each day has a very simple lesson plan that's easy to follow, and then multiple downloads that you can use on the right-hand side. And each lesson will be just like this. There'll be recommended videos that go well with it. Editable Google Docs for digital learning will be there as well. And multiple resources that you can choose from. All the planning is done for you. It's incredibly simple. You really will never have to stress about lesson planning again. We're also now adding flipped classroom lessons. Like this one here, you'd see a flipped classroom. That's a video presentation, a lot like this one, of a PowerPoint. So let's say you have students who are absent and they missed a part of your class. You could assign them this video and they could watch it and be totally caught up on that day's lesson. And we have guided notes that go right along with it. There's interactive notebook pages that they can use as well. Each of these lessons is based on a 90-minute period block classes. So let's say you teach a 45-minute or 50-minute class, a shorter class. You could very easily break this up into two with the introductory PowerPoint and guided notes, and maybe one of these activities the first day and then continuing things on the second day. Very simple. It's super easy to plan things out. Everything is there for you. You even have, you can navigate here through the top through each day throughout the lesson, and you'd have everything right there for you. Lots of super engaging, creative resources for you to use for each day throughout the year. The same can be said for world history and American government. If you wanted to look at world history, it starts with prehistory all the way through the modern world. 191 individual lessons here in world history. And just like with US history, you have a lot of resources that, let's say, don't fit into a particular unit, like warm-ups, a syllabus that you can use, daily warm-ups for each day. This has restroom passes there. There's also resources that you can use throughout the entire school year, like projects, project-based learning, review games, lots of things here that you can do for each day throughout the year. Stuff to start off the year with back-to-school resources. But the units, just like in US history, your units are broken out into the days. Ancient Rome starts off with early Rome lessons and goes all the way through the decline and fall of Rome, and then a review day and a test. And once again, for each day, you have a brief lesson plan with videos, Google Docs, and then downloads that you can use and keep here on the right-hand side. Oftentimes, there'll be a Google Doc version of a PDF download. So if you want to print it and use it with your students, you could use the PDF. If you want the Google Doc, that's there as well. That's great for if you want to make some small changes and edit it in any way. American government, just like the others, you've got all your units right here. You sign up for American government, you get access to each one of these units and lessons throughout the whole year right away. If you wanted to start with the executive branch, you've got your lessons right here, day 1 through day 9, and the assessment, all based on state standards, Common Core standards. That's going to cover everything that students need to know based off the state curriculum. You've once again got videos, you've got online resources and tools and games, downloads here on the right hand side that are super easy to use. Everything is explained simply for you. You don't have to go through pages and pages of teacher directions. Everything is there for you. It's incredibly simple to use, easy to navigate. If you just want to keep track as you're going, when you finish this lesson, you can mark it as complete, and then you can very easily see where you left off and where you are throughout the curriculum. Incredibly simple to use. Everything is there for you. You never have to stress about lesson planning again. Everything can be done for you. All these resources have been used successfully in classrooms for years and years, but they've also been updated throughout the years to add some of the newer teaching strategies like flipped classroom, like blended learning, like digital notebooks and Google Docs and Google resources. They're high tech, they're engaging, they're captivating for students. Your students will love the lessons, you'll love the lessons. Everything is going to be so simple. You will not regret signing up for Students of History because it's going to have everything for you. Everything simple, everything done in a way that totally makes sense for your lesson planning. You're going to have the Google Docs, you're going to have the videos, you're going to have the downloads, everything there for you. You just pay one low monthly price, or you could pay all up front for a year's curriculum. We also take school purchase orders to get your school to pay for this for you. There's a discount if you want to add a second one. You can see here, if you subscribe to World History and you decide you want US History as well, you add a discounted add-on subscription for just $19 a month. Everything is here for you. If you have any questions about this at all, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can find Students of History on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also shoot me an email with if you want to look at the frequently asked questions here, this is a great place to look at anything that you might still have your questions about. Just take a look there, and most likely it might be answered right there for you. But thank you once again for checking out Students of History. I really appreciate your interest and your support. Please also download the free resources that we have on the homepage. Just enter your name and email there, and you'll get over 30 pages of free resources to check things out from Students of History. Thank you once again for checking it out. If you should have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. But take care and happy teaching.